So here's the basic training guide for the 101st. You'll probably have some questions. If you do, post them in our forums at oldabe.net. And here's a short tutorial to CPs, also known as capture points, and depots. So what we're looking at right here is a CP. If you turn around, this is the depot. This is where people spawn from. You'll notice sometimes you spawn in here and it's kind of a maze trying to find your way out. The easiest way is to come out the stairwell here. So the basics of a CP structure, this door right here we call the front door. You can tell because it's got a flag on it, and all CPs will look exactly the same. So if you go to this other side, it's the back door. If you notice, there's a lot of windows and there's no front porch on this side. If you're looking to find a CP on the map, you would pull up your map with M. And then I'm already zoomed quite in quite a ways here. But ideally, you would want to, so if I zoom in, you can't see any of the flags. So you're going to click on the town name. So I click on shield there, and it shows you all these flags. If you mouse over them, it'll tell you the name of the CP. So you're going to look at this CP we're looking at right now is closest to the Shield Antwerp depot. Now that CP links us to Antwerp. So if you can look at that and you see Shield is right here, and then you move over here and there's Antwerp. So that's a linking CP. If we own that, we can spawn in from Antwerp if there's no brigade in there, also known as a spawnable. If you look also, you can see these roads here connecting Shield to Oostmaal, Shield to Grabendonck, and Shield to Leer as well as Antwerp. So if you zoom in, likewise, you'll look and see there's the Shield Grabendonck depot, there's the Shield Leer depot, and the Shield Oostmaal depot. That's how you find out what linking depots there are. So ideally, Axis are going to try and attack Shield from Oostmaal and Grabendonck, and they're going to be trying to work these spawnables for them, which would be the Shield Grabendonck because it's an Axis town, and the Shield Oostmaal because it's also an Axis town. So now, basics of clearing a CP. If you're a rifleman, the best route to go is from the back door. SMGs for another discussion, and the best route with that is the front door. So you want to first start off in this back corner here. And what you're going to do is you're just going to try and clear as much of the building as you can from the outside, because you'll have an advantage on Axis infantry, also known as EI, enemy infantry. So you're going to come up to this window, stay back a ways so your gun doesn't stick through the wall, and you're just going to slowly sidestep around and look inside the room for any Axis that could be in there. You're going to go to the next window and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to slowly step around the room, look for Axis in there. And when you get to this door, it can be tricky because Axis like to hide in this corner coming up. So you'll slowly come in, and that corner right there is where some of them like to hide. So once you've cleared this door, you're going to look around, and you're going to check this back closet again. That's another spot Axis like to hide. So as you come into this room, you're going to back into this corner to your left. You're going to back up, kind of facing to the right, because you've already cleared what you can see from that main room. And your main focus is going to be up here on this stairwell. So you're going to just slowly come in and back into this corner. So now from here, you can't see any Axis up there, but they can likely see your feet. So what you're going to want to do real quick is just lay down and check that corner on the stairwell right there, because sometimes they'll face over and try and shoot you as you come in the door. Once you've cleared that, you're going to go back up to a standing position, quickly check that corner, and then you're going to come into this room, but you're going to clear the doorway first. So you're just going to hop across, just quickly sidestep as fast as possible, checking this back corner to your left here. Axis really like to hide in that corner. So as you do that, you're just going to pan across. If you see an Axis, you're going to shoot him, and then you're going to just hop back into cover. If you didn't kill him or hit him, you're just going to wait a couple seconds just so you're not predictable, and just come back and do the same thing. Now once you've cleared that corner, the last corner in this main room to clear is going to be this back one, which you might have likely cleared from the windows. So you're just going to sidestep into the left here. and clear that. Sometimes Axis will be hiding there. So now that you've cleared the room, you're going to stay to the outside of the corners, and you're just going to work your way around. It's called pieing the room. You're going to come up to this door, and you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to quickly step in, and what I like to do is I come up to this corner, I'll quickly step in and shoot, and then hop back out, and then go back in and let if there's any EI in there. So there's no EI, so you can go back in. That back closet is cleared, is what we call this area, the back closet. And this is also referred to as the main room. So now we're going to move to the front closet and the stairwell that we're going to clear. You're going to stay to the outside of the building again, and just sidestep and backwards all the way around. You're going to be clearing this top area of the stairs. Axis like to hide there. LMGs like to sit right there. And then as you come around, you're going to see that there's sometimes guys sitting right there on that corner as well. Now you're going to have to keep an eye out on the stairwell as you come across, and also this door down here out of your peripherals, because you're just going to keep sidestepping around this corner, and Axis like to hide in this front closet, which is where we call this area right back here. So once you've cleared that, you're just going to make a quick trip into here and check this main room, the front porch, is what we call it. And once you've checked that, you'll announce bottom floor clear, and you'll move back to the outside of the room. Check the stairwell. Now the easiest way to clear the stairwell is in a kneeling position. You're just going to come up to it, turn around, and slowly back up about halfway, checking to see if there's any Axis hiding right here. Typically you'll see their head before they can see you, and that's when you would want to shoot them. Once you get halfway up, you're going to turn around, come out of a kneeling position, and you're just going to come up and basically slowly clear the left corner here, because that's the more prevalent spot to hide, and then you're going to quickly pan to the right if there's nothing there. So nothing there, and then you're just going to come around. Either way, it doesn't matter, and you're just going to clear the floor of anything laying on the ground here. And once you've done this, you're just going to call out on squad chat, upstairs clear. And then at this point, you'll see over here in this, depending on where you've put it, it's usually down in this area, but I've moved my HUD around a little bit, so it's over here for me. It says Shield Antwerp Depot, not capturable. If this is a capturable CP, it'll say capturable, and if it's allied, it'll be blue, and if it's Axis, it'll have a red. It'll be a blue bar, and there will be a red arrow slowly going one way. If you're capturing it back, the arrow will go the other way. So you'll be able to watch that, and I'll do a demonstration on advanced CP clearing and defending later. So once you've done that, that is the basics for clearing a CP. Some good spots to guard are the spots I pointed out as you're clearing. You can guard this back door from here. You can kind of guard the stairwell from here. I like to get in this corner because you're a little better concealed as they come up the stairs. Guard from here. And either side of the railing here are also good. You can see any Axis that come in, and you can usually get the jump on them because they're not waiting for you. Better spots downstairs. As I mentioned, this corner is alright. The only problem is you have to kind of cover both doors, and this is the best position because then you can quickly turn to either way of Axis coming. The front closet is another good spot to guard from, and you want to back into this corner and just be ready for any Axis coming in from your left here. Also be aware that they may come in out of this area, so keep an eye on that with your peripherals. And the last two spots to guard, one is here. This is not a very good position to guard. You can kind of see him coming through this door quickly, and then you got to keep an eye on both windows. Good spot to guard also is right here, but it's important when you're laying down here that you make sure you're not back too far against this back wall, because if you back up too far, your legs will stick out and they can shoot you. So I usually back up as far as I can and then crawl forward just a second or so. And then you're just going to cover this door. They can't see you from the windows, and you're just going to cover anything coming in from this door. Last spot to guard this CP is from here. It's not an ideal spot. You'll get them if they come in the back door before they can see you, but you're pretty vulnerable to the windows, so it's not an ideal spot. But if all other positions are filled, this is a good spot to guard. Some other guarding tactics would be to hide in this back closet, listen for footsteps. Once you hear footsteps, just quickly run out and identify where they're at and shoot them. You always want to be the aggressor when you're guarding a CP. If you're not aggressive, they'll be able to get the jump on you and kill you. Otherwise, you can surprise them and kill them quickly. And that is clearing a CP for 101st Airborne. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please visit our forums again at www.oldabe.net.